brought home Chinese pastries from San Francisco. These are from Yummy Bakery. I'm not gonna lie, this was supposed to be a review of Golden Gate Bakery. I went right before my flight and they had this sign up. I was like, okay, slay. Start with their winter melon moon cake. If you're a fan of desserts with a more subtle sweetness, I highly recommend winter melon. Flavor reminds me a bit of cucumber and it is very subtly sweet. I love the chewy texture of it in this against the creamy egg yolk. I wish it was a little bit sweeter, but this is a quality mooncake. 8 out of 10. Next we have an egg yolk pastry. I love this one. Pastry is delicate and flaky like a pie crust, but it tastes like shortbread. I'm not sure what kind of paste this is, but it's subtly sweet, and against that salty, creamy egg yolk, this is a 10 out of 10. I believe this is a black sesame mooncake. Again, has a very subtle sweetness. I wish the black sesame paste was a little bit richer in flavor. 6 out of 10. Next, we have a preserved egg pastry. Oh, there is really a whole century egg in here. I like 1,000-year-old eggs. I love that the white gets gelatinous and the yolk kind of tastes cheesy and like umami. In this pastry, they've paired it with a starchy sweet custard that is just like throwing off the flavor for me. Not a fan of these flavors together. It's like a 2. This is a white lotus paste mooncake. Let's have the one yolk in there. I've never had this flavor before, but let me try to describe it to you. Caramel, fresh green apple, hints of something really nutty and creamy, kind of like peanut butter, but not. Hard to describe, but this is delicious. 10. So glad I also got the full size of the white lotus paste mooncake. The only difference with this one is it has 2 yolks instead of 1. This was the priciest mooncake at $10. This is actually my favorite because there's so much of that white lotus paste. I love my sweet desserts, but the subtle sweetness and delicate flavors here is very refreshing.